Welcome to the show. Well, tonight, a new face who goes by several different names and says he can do many skilled jobs.
But his real skill seems to be taking the money, leaving a terrible mess, and scarpering. But Caitlin tracked him down.
If it's a plumber you need, an electrician, a heat pump installer, a tiler, hot water cylinders, this man claims he can do it all. But will it be as Niel Shankar, or by his other name, Rahul Shankar, or Ravi, Ram Garib, Shri Krishna, Tyne Lizarondo? One thing's for sure, he doesn't want to hear from Fair Go.
Yes, you can bet and you go my home.
Here in Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland, Mariam and Ala only know him as Shankar.
Looks like him.
Yeah.
Ram Garib. That
No.
It's him, Vishneka, but not.
Yeah, he changed the name.
But a name isn't as important to them as the house renovation Shankar never finished.
I don't know how he's still doing business till now. He do all this work. I don't know how. It's very bad, very sad.
The family of 6 agreed to pay Shankar in cash to convert a garage into bedrooms for their older kids. The job was supposed to be completed within a month. They say it dragged on for more than a year.
Sometimes he said, we're going to holiday. Sometimes, I don't know, everything. I'm busy, I'm coming.
And when he was there, Mariam says there was little work to show for it.
He do like whatever, I don't know, for half an hour, he go away again.
Broke some walls down, put some tube board down, sanded the floors, put some tiles on the ground, left just stuff around. Didn't do much.
At one point, Mariam says Shankar cut the power and didn't restore it for more than a week.
It was freeze and fridge in the garage, so it's all the food going rubbish. And I call him lots of time. Come, just fix the power, fix the power.
The jib board started growing mold too. Insulation left exposed and the toilet uninstalled.
I'm feeling like I'm working really hard weekly. I make some money to do something else for my family. And my kids, they were sleeping 3 boys in a small room, not enough space. But someone come take the money easy and go like that, not funny, hurts.
By this point, they'd paid Shankar $10,000 in installments, so they chased him up.
You got 5, 6 numbers I got. I don't know how many numbers until now, plus WhatsApp as well. I call all the numbers.
There was this one time my dad and we ran into him at Bunnings Warehouse, and he's all just like, oh, take me to court, kind of laughingly, jokingly laughing at us.
Which is exactly what happened. Despite winning their case at the Disputes Tribunal against Shankar's company, they haven't seen a cent of the 10 grand they're owed. That was back in 2021. Around the same time, another 4 families were also cutting their losses with Shankar.
It's almost 3 months he hasn't finished his work.
Crumpy says he paid Shankar $6,600 for a bathroom reno. The shower and toilet were pulled out, but weren't replaced.
He left us with no shower, toilet for 30 days, which really made our family and kids suffer a lot. We used to use the neighbor's house for the shower. We were in so much of stress, and even he threatened us that asking more money as well, demanding more money to finish off the work. But we were paying him.
We've been following Shankar's trail since late last year when Jordan Statham got in touch. He runs the Conduction Company, made up of qualified electricians in Auckland. They've got a nice-looking website too. So nice that in November, someone decided to copy it and use it for their own electrical business.
Went online, sure enough, there's another local company who had duplicated our exact website. They just changed the logo and put their business name on it.
Jordan's company's website is on the right. The mystery business Green Bay Electric is on the left.
Exact same layout, same buttons. They've realistically just changed the colors and the logos. Oh, and there's a picture of me.
He couldn't get a hold of anyone on the phone, but company records showed an address just up the road from him, which is where Jordan found the wife of Niel Shankar. Niel wasn't home, but took a call from Jordan.
It was a strange conversation. It was almost as if he felt entitled to steal the website and use it as his own, as if it was sort of public property.
He says Shankar blamed a company called Media Partners.
Saying that they were the ones that put the website together.
So Jordan called Media Partners and spoke with someone called Samuel Shankar, who lives in Fiji. Samuel denied making the website, saying his company is just a host, but he agreed to take it down. We've learned Niel and Samuel are brothers. The reason that matters is it's Samuel's name listed as the director of the company, All Trade Services, which Niel represented when he took money for jobs he didn't complete. We got in touch with Samuel in Fiji, who says he's got nothing to do with the company anymore.
Now what I'll have to do is sort these issues out and probably try to get these companies all wound up by the company's office, because I'm no longer interested in this. As you can see, I'm start trying to help everybody out, including my brother, which he has turned out to be of no use to anybody, to be honest.
We know of 5 other companies Shankar has advertised his services under: All Trade Property NZ, Electrical Refrigeration Heat, Print House, Webcom, and most recently, the one duplicating Jordan's website, Green Bay Electric. None of them have records of a Niel Shankar in the company's register. Instead, the names of other family members are used, all those we can't verify, with no legitimate residential addresses.
Which means that when he's taken to small claims tribunal or to court to try and collect some reparations, he can put his hands up and say, no, I'm just an employee of the company, I'm not part of it.
One of Niel's former employees says she was asked to have a stake in the company just a week into starting her job in 2020.
He asked me to sign a contract and be part owner for a company that he wants to open up, and I said no immediately because I had a bad feeling about it.
Billy got out of there fast. She says the CCTV video, sent to us by another former employee, shows why.
Yep. Throwing stuff, heating stuff, screaming.
When she got a new job, she says she missed out on weeks of wages during a lockdown.
Because someone with a company, All Trade Services, has already claimed for my COVID subsidy or wage subsidy.
Niel Shankar is still actively advertising on Facebook, offering to do work Jordan doubts he's qualified to do.
There are quite a few cowboy players in our industry that are out there doing illegal electrical work and leaving people in the lurch.
For example, it's one thing to supply a heat pump, another to install and connect it up.
Seems to be a lot of heat pump installers will install a heat pump and connect it to the electrical supply, but they won't have any practicing license.
Not only is that illegal, it's also risky business.
If they've completed that work incorrectly and there was to be a fault which causes a fire or property damage, you wouldn't be covered by insurance without that electrical certificate. So it's a decent problem.
We contacted the Electrical Workers Registration Board and the Plumbers, Gas Fitters and Drain Layers Board. Both had no record of Niel Shankar or any of the other names he's used. Of course, we'd love to know what he has to say about that, but we didn't get the chance to ask.
No, I don't think I think you're wasting your time with me.
Why am I wasting my time?
Just get lost.
Niel later told us his mental health difficulties meant he couldn't answer our questions. When we asked for sufficient evidence, like a letter from a doctor, he told us to go away. But his ads on Facebook didn't stop, so we didn't either.
Niel, Caitlin here. We spoke on the phone. I'm from Fairgo. We spoke on the phone?
To me?
Yeah, that's right.
No.
Caitlin from Fairgo.
No.
You and I have been talking on the phone. Come on, Niel. We want to talk to you about your customers. Come on, Niel. Come on, Niel. Just 5 minutes.
Go from my house.
Okay, we're leaving. We just wanted...
From my house.
All right.
Get you fucking bitch and you from my house.
What about your customers, Niel? What do you have to say to them? All right, we're leaving, Niel.
You're not coming my compound without my permission. Fucking bitch.
Do you have anything to say to your customers, Niel?
Fucking bitch.
Nothing to say?
Fucking bitch. Fucking bitch.
Not quite what we wanted to hear, but maybe what Niel said says it all.
Wow. Good on Caitlin. And I think he could do with a bit of help on how to win friends and influence people.
It's for sure. Look, keep an eye on our Facebook page where we'll put up advice on what work can and can't be done without qualifications.
E haere nei, coming up, a deadly gene mutation and one woman's battle to fund prevention over ongoing treatment.